Welcome to the Raising Confident Girls podcast, your guide to raising strong, confident daughters. I'm Melissa Jones, the founder of Girls Positivity Club and a teacher for over 20 years. In a world where girls often feel overwhelmed, anxious, and confused, this podcast is your go-to space. As caregivers, we navigate challenges together. I founded Girls Positivity Club to provide a place where you belong and get the tools to face today's hurdles. Consider this your regular check-in with a trusted friend, offering insights and practical tips for meaningful conversations. I'm here to help you feel confident on this journey of raising a generation of empowered girls. Let's dive in and raise those confident girls together. Hi everybody, it's Melissa and welcome back to Pep Talk Friday. I want to start with a moment that happens in so many homes, myself included, and it almost always shows up late at night. The house is quieter, the dishes are done, or at least stacked. You're turning off lights, picking up a sweatshirt from the floor, maybe standing in the doorway of your daughter's room for just a second longer than necessary. And that thought comes in quietly. We didn't really talk today. Not because there was tension, not because she pulled away, but because the day moved fast and you didn't get the moment you'd hoped for. No big conversation, no window where everything slowed down, and you wonder, are we still connected the way we used to be? If you've had that thought, even once, this pep talk is for you. A lot of parents grow up believing that connection is something you can hear. It sounds like long talks on the couch, heart-to-hearts before bed, processing the day together. So when those conversations don't happen, especially in the busy seasons, parents start filling in the blanks themselves. She didn't open up. I didn't ask enough. Maybe I missed my chance. But here's what I want to gently interrupt today. The picture of connection often comes from slower seasons, not healthier ones. And when life speeds up, connection doesn't disappear. It just stops being loud. Let me paint a picture that might feel familiar. Your daughter comes home. She says hi. She grabs a snack. She sits nearby, scrolling, zoning out, or half watching something. You're right there. You're close, but she's not talking. And in your head, there's this low-grade worry running. Should I say something? Should I ask more? Is this distance? But here's what's often actually happening. She's resting inside the relationship. She's not pulling away. She's not closing off. She's letting herself land somewhere safe. And it's near you. Girls don't often need to use connection to feel it. Sometimes they need to know it's there, steady, unchanged, not asking anything of them. And when parents don't rush in, don't fill the quiet, don't turn stillness into a problem, it deepens trust. In busy seasons, connection shifts, and that's okay. It moves out of conversation and into presence. It lives in the way you greet her when she walks in. Whether your tone stays calm even when you're tired. Whether she feels like she has to give you more than she has that day. Your daughter is constantly taking in signals like, am I allowed to be quiet here? Can I just exist without explaining myself about everything? Is this relationship steady even when I'm tired? And when the answer is yes, when she doesn't have to talk to stay close, her nervous system settles. That's connection. Not dramatic, not obvious, but deeply felt. And yes, of course, the talking is also connection. But I also want you to remember that this kind of connection is valuable too. Here's the moment parents misinterpret all the time, myself included. She gives you a few words, then she goes to her room, or she puts her headphones on, or just sits nearby without saying much. And parents think, she didn't open up today. Am I losing her? But what if instead, when what she's saying with her behavior is, I feel safe enough to be quiet. When parents don't demand more, don't push for meaning, it reinforces, I don't have to perform closeness to belong. And that's when girls come back later. Not on your timeline, on theirs. So here's the reframe I want you to carry with you tonight. Connection isn't something you create in a single conversation. And those do count too. But it's something you build across hundreds of ordinary days. It's built when your presence doesn't come with pressure. Your calm doesn't disappear when things are quiet. Your relationship doesn't require performance. When a girl knows she doesn't have to talk to stay close, she eventually chooses to. When a girl knows that you're there, not because she was asked, but because she felt safe enough. So tonight, if things felt quiet, or if lately things have felt quiet, let that be okay. Let shared space count. Let routine count. Let the fact that she knows exactly where you are count. You don't need long conversations to stay connected. You need steadiness. And if you're listening to this, carrying this much, you already bring that. I'm really glad you're here. And I appreciate you spending this time with me. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining another empowering episode of the Raising Confident Girls podcast. Share today's insights with caregivers and friends, building beautiful relationships with strong girls. Hit subscribe so you never miss an episode. We're not just a podcast, we're a community. Follow Girls Positivity Club on social media for more empowering content on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. This podcast empowers you, supporting incredible girls. Let's create strong, beautiful relationships with the girls in our lives. I appreciate you listening today. Stay confident, stay connected. Until next time, keep raising those confident girls. You've got this.